Hi, it's Kelly Magnan here. I'm going to do a video today on if your old cats are howling at night. Uh, Please be patient. This is my first video ever. I'm enrolled in a boot camp right now where you have to post 15 days of written content and then 15 days of videos. So this is my first video ever, so just please be patient. Anyways, I have this cat. He's 18 years old. He'll be 19 in February. Walks around, howls all the time. I mean, mostly during the night, but sometimes during the day. I mean, howl for no reason. Go into a room and just, like it's from the pits of his soul. Like, it's horrible, this noise that he makes. Most of the time, it's at night when everybody's sleeping, and it keeps everybody up at night. So I did a whole bunch of research. I've called numerous vets to see what they say. Of course, they want you to bring your animal in because that's how they make their money. But I don't have the money right now to bring in and have him thoroughly tested. We've run some blood tests, and they've done like a pain management test to see if he's in any pain or whatever. Everything turns out fine. So this is what the research that I came up with to see why your old cat is howling. If you look it up on the internet, I mean, my God, it will scare the death out of you. It can be anything from kidney and thyroid disease to dementia to some people say they're dying slowly. Wow, it can be like really, really scary. What my vet told me, it can be some kind of cognitive dysfunction. Don't mind me if I stumble over some words. Like in people, it's like Alzheimer's or dementia. It could be that in your cats too. Cats and dogs can get dementia. Really prevalent in the really old ones. But apparently the vets say that anything over 8 years old now is considered a senior in cats. So it could be just about anything. It could be a brain tumor that's growing that can cause them distress. It can affect their sense of smell, their sense of taste. Could be it puts them off balance. Could be just about anything. For my cat, I think it's because he may be going deaf a little bit, and I think he's afraid of that. I think it might be a little bit of dementia too, because he'll get up and I have to keep my food dish up so that my dogs don't eat the cat's food. But he'll get up and eat, and then 2 minutes later, he's back up there again eating because I guess he forgot that he just ate. So it could be dementia. It could be, if they're hungry all the time, it could be hypothyroidism, because then they want to eat all the time. But you have to be careful with that because their food is full of protein, which can cause urinary tract infections. It can cause anything. So you have to watch for high blood pressure. They could be in pain. Mine is not, but they could be. Have your vet do a pain tolerance test. It could be from anything from arthritis to urinary tract infection. Could be their teeth maybe. They could have some kind of dental problem. It can also be the brain tumors that I had mentioned before, but it could just be nothing. It could be because their vision is changing, or they're a little off balance, or they're losing their hearing. They say that the best thing is to bring them into your vet and have them checked. You can do it fairly cheap. Instead of paying for all the tests, just tell your vet that, do a pain management test and do some blood work just to see if it's anything that can be controlled by medication, because some of it can, but they're like people. They get old, they get persnickety, they get cranky. If you go to put your hand down near them maybe and they swat at you, or they jump, it could be because they're going deaf and maybe they didn't hear you come up behind them, or it could be they're going blind and they didn't see you until your hand brushed their hair, or You know, it could be anything. And cats are nocturnal animals, so they'll usually run around a lot during the night when everybody else is sleeping. If their sleep patterns are off, it could be some kind of brain dysfunction, or it could be that they're just being cats. I know my vet did ask me if my cat was crying a lot near his litter box, or if there were feces on the ground near his litter box because he didn't quite make it in. And I said no. And she said because sometimes older cats, their arthritis bothers them and they can't get into the litter box, or once they're in there they have a hard time getting into that bent over position where they have to get into that to poop, I guess. So she said a lot of older cats have that issue. So maybe to watch out for that. I don't have that problem, but, well, I don't, my cat doesn't, but just so it's something for you to look out for. If you can handle it, just handle it. I mean, right now we're just like dealing with it. We tell him to lay down, we grab him and we'll lay him down beside us, force him to lay down, we pet him. I don't want to be rough with him because he's old and I don't want to hurt him. But she says just give him a lot of love and attention, and just, you know, show him a lot of love, because most of the time it's just that they're feeling insecure and they're feeling off. This is not something they're used to. So until that time that they're used to it, and which probably will never happen because nobody gets used to being old, but just to say, you know, just give them love. That's all you need to do. Thanks for watching.